Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I went ahead and did some makeup with the products that I received out of my Beauty Box 5 and my IPSY bag, and this is what I came up with. So if you want to see what I did, please stay tuned. And for those of you who might ask, yes, this is my naturally curly hair. Anyways, please stay tuned and see how I created this look. I hope you enjoy. Remember to subscribe and see you soon. So I've already applied my moisturizer, and now I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer. And for the moisturizer, I did go ahead and use the Eco Beauty just to give it a whirl. I'll be honest, the one thing I noticed, I didn't like the smell. I don't know how I felt about that smell, so I'll keep you posted. So with my primer, I tried to press it into my problem zones, which is really, for me, my biggest one is right here. I do a little bit on my chin and try and do a little bit on my forehead, and the rest I just kind of spread out just to kind of smooth everything out. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with the eyes, and I am gonna go ahead and use the Costal Scents ones that we got in our beauty box. I also want to start with priming my eyeballs, just like always, and I'm using the Lorac primer. And per always, I am putting it all the way around just because I feel like it helps with the concealer. And I am going to start again with the Lorac Pro with the color Buff all over, as I pretty much always do. I say this is not a new step. You've seen me do this before. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take that brown color, using that same brush. I'm just going to try and do kind of in the crease, going up a little bit. And I think I also want to put this here on the outer third. So I'm just kind of pushing it out there. I'm going to take a more pointed fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the, they called it Opal Black, so the more black color. Again, just picking some color up. And I want to just do this right at the crease. I'm just trying to deepen that crease up. A little bit out here. Again, just trying to deepen that up. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I've gone ahead and finished up the other eye. So I went a little overboard in my blending, and because these colors are dark and kind of, I don't know, fluffy, and they have a lot of fallout, what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and take a wet wipe and sort of clean up under the eye, and then I'm also going to sharpen up this line. I'll show you how I do that. So just like that. And what that does is it gives a real crisp, sharp line, as you can see. Let's go ahead and do foundation like I normally would. And again, like normal, HD with the big flat kabuki. And just like I normally do. Move on to concealer, and I think I'm going to use the one I've been kind of liking lately, which is the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. Just find it's a good color for me. It's not too light. So let's go ahead and I meant to use my beauty blender. It is damp. I really do like the finish of this so much better than the brush. Just taking a translucent powder, the Real Techniques setting brush, and again just pouncing it, patting it to set this. Go ahead and let's try and finish up the eyes. So, eyebrows. As you all know, I have no love for my own eyebrows. I will do an eyebrow video, I promise. But for right now, I'm going to do them off camera. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I have two eyebrows, and they're actually fairly defined and actually looking not too horrible today. Anyways, I will do a brow video, so let's go ahead and try and finish up the eyes. So we're going to use the Costal Scents liquid eyeliner that we got in our IPSY bag. I had to remember which one that came in. And just gonna do kind of like I normally would do with a liquid liner, which is just put a tiny line right near the lashes. And as you can see, I'm actually just kind of dotting it. Until I can get to a point where I can draw with it. I find that on the inner corner, especially for me, it's easier to dot it, to stamp it. I typically end up with better results that way. And I'm doing what I normally do, which is adding a little more towards the outside and kind of rounding it. It helps round my eyes and lift my eyes. And I hope I'm not blocking the camera. No, I think I'm doing all right. Okay. All right. For the under eye, what I'm going to do is take a pencil brush, and I'm going to take that darker brown color, and I'm just going to smudge it underneath, and probably the bottom, maybe 2/3. There we go with that. Alright, next, let's go ahead and put on some blush. Actually, let's start with some contour. I'm going to use Hoola bronzer and a contour brush, an angled brush. And then for blush, what I'm going to do is use Milani's Luminoso. Hadn't used it in a while, and I thought it would be good for today. Let's put on a little highlight, and I think we're going to go ahead and try and use that Pacifica one that I received. Again, I think that was in my IPSY. I have a small little brush that I'm going to use. I just like the way it allows me to kind of just put it where I want it, which is here. Oh yeah, I do like that. That's nice. Hope you all can see that. And then put some inner corner. Ooh, that's interesting. It's got a bit more of a blue to it than I expected, huh? I think I'm gonna try and put it under the eye here a little bit. Okay, so apparently my camera's battery died, and all I did was put on the mascara, and then per usual I put on my false eyelashes. I am planning on making a false eyelash video just so you guys can see that, but that's another episode. So at this point the look is pretty much done. I just need to put on some lipstick. I think I'm gonna go with my favorite of the moment, which is Touch of Spice. No, where is it? It's probably in my purse. Okay, so I'm back, and I have Touch of Spice. It was in my purse. I just like the kind of brownie warmth of this color. And it's very Marsala-esque, you know, the color of the season. So, yeah. So, that's my completed look. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you again, and have a great day, and please subscribe. We'll also go ahead and give this a whirl. It does smell limey, minty, mojito-like. Beauty box. One just fell out. Nice. I got Dark Side of the Moon dark circles. And I have just a small little brush. Do you see that hair? Anyways.